The next day, I had 40 minutes to do all of my souvenir shopping, and I was going into the old city of Jerusalem. I was dropped off in Jamal's taxi and told, be back on time. You have to be back early because you're going to get interrogated at the airport. I was in a bad mood, not looking forward to interrogation. It was raining. I was looking at my list, rather grumpy. I wasn't even noticing that I was on the same streets that Umar ibn Khattab will have walked and Isa alayhi salam will have walked. I didn't care about that. I had shopping to do. A young man came up to me and he said, "Marhaba!" So full of joy and energy, you've never seen anything like. The youth, the Palestinian youth, the shabab, telling you. I wasn't in the mood. Yeah, okay. A voice in my head said, don't you dare, do not dare to be rude to a Palestinian in their own land when they have been so loving to you. Turn around and be nice to this young man. Marhaba, I said. He said, what can I do for you? I said, look, I've got some shopping to do. He said, this is amazing. All of the men in the souk are my uncles. We'll go shopping together. I gave in, and I gave him my list. Now, the list was mostly things that Europeans look for when we go to the Middle East. So, for example, I wanted 2 stuffed toy camels for my daughters. I didn't know that Palestine wasn't a desert even then. It's a beautiful place. Of course, it's green, but you want there to be camels, right? There are some camels. Yeah, there are camels. And my husband at the time had wanted a ceremonial Arabic knife. Somebody had asked for a mother-of-pearl portrait of Yasser Arafat. They were quite complicated things. And at the bottom of my list, with a big question mark, was a Quran in English. Why the question mark? Because I didn't think there was such a thing as a Quran in English. I still thought that it was just a small group of people in Palestine and some Pakistani people in Britain, and they were about it. So why would anybody put this small desert faith into English language? Subhanallah. But I did want to read it. And I wanted to read it because in every home that I had gone into, especially in Palestine, but not only in Palestine, the people had been so good and so kind to the visitor that I thought that this book, the Quran, must be a handbook for being a good person. It is. And I knew that I needed to be a better person and I wanted to read it for myself. We went into all of the shops along the old Arab quarter of Al-Quds. And in every shop we had a cup of mint tea with 10 sugars in. 10 shops, 10 sugars, 100 sugars in 1 hour. No wonder people have diabetes, wallahi. But I got everything and much, much more. They just keep loading the bags up. And before I tell you what happened next, I want you to know something, that the Arab vendors in Al-Quds are very poor now. They really struggle because when you go to Tel Aviv airport, and we're talking a lot about boycott these days, when you go to Tel Aviv airport as a foreign visitor, you will be told, don't buy anything off the Arabs, it's probably a bomb. Even if it looks like a cuddly toy, they might be hiding poison in it. So nobody buys off the Arabs anymore. Very few people. And it's hard to make a living. And I had bags and bags and bags of things that I grabbed and they put in bags. And I turned to this young man whose name I don't know because I only saw him that one day and I've never seen him again. I said to him, how much do I owe you? And he said, you don't owe me anything. Just one thing, when you go, please don't forget all of us in Palestine. Subhanallah, that's how I got my first ever copy of the Quran. As a gift from the people of Palestine. To someone who came in peace. Subhanallah.